All right, guys, so here's video 2 of 2. So if you watched my first video, I appreciate you for supporting, watching that. Everyone that's new to the channel, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be answering a question and kind of tinkering with a product that is not new, it's semi-new. I've known about it since COVID. A lot of people have no idea what it is. It's called an intake manifold spacer. It's about, I want to say, an inch thick, maybe like a little over an inch, just under an inch. But it's a spacer that you bolt between the intake manifold and the cylinder heads. And the theory behind this is increasing the length of the runner, and therefore increasing the amount of volume of air that's readily available within the manifold. So we have Danny's Durango. I've tuned it on E85. He already had a 392 intake on it. You guys might have seen that video. My video is on the channel. So he's coming back for a retune with just a change, just adding intake manifold. He got a good deal on them, so we're trying to see if they are worth it, and if that money spent on those and the tuning required, not required, but the tune adjustments translates to more horsepower. The theory behind it and my prediction in it before I even get there, generally longer runners make more torque, shorter runners make more top end horsepower. Being that he already has the 392 manifold, I would guess that he's gonna get a slight increase in low end torque, and might lose a little bit top end, just because he's taking those shorter runner and making it longer, which is generally not the best for top end power. And on top of that, he still has the stock 5.7 cam, and the 5.7 stock cam is not the greatest. Everyone knows that 5.7s really just fall on their face after about 5,000 RPMs. So I'm pulling into the dyno right now. I got to get the first car done. Looks like he's already got it strapped down. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, here we go. So I got it right here. 392 intake manifold with the spacers. Let me show you. You can see the spacers. So the spacers are this silver piece here that's in between the manifold and the heads. So that's essentially what it is. So we're going to test it out to see what it can do. So once again, this is a Durango RT. I believe we're catless with 392 manifold already on E. So this is our pull from a few months ago. So we're looking at 303, 360 torque. So we're gonna do a baseline right now and see what happens. Hopefully good. All right, guys, so far it is actually worth it. We made a little bit more power. We don't have a torque reading today. Something's wrong with the computer, but we did see a 5 to 6 wheel HP increase throughout the entire power band. So we're actually loading in the next file right now. So let me show you what it looked like. So green was our last pull with the spacers before any tune adjustments. Yellow was the final pull from last time. And based on the data that we have, the car is wanting more fuel. So the theory is working. So we can safely assume that it's making more torque as well. So I'll let you know how much more exactly after we dial in these fuel trims and we get it going. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do another pull right now. Let's check it out, see how it does. My bad. Forgot to turn the dyno brake off. All right, here we go. So it looks like we're floating right at 305, 307. So we'll check the fuel trims and see how it did. But overall, it's running cleaner. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So we just finished up on the Durango. It was getting kind of late, so didn't get a chance to video the last pole. I have a couple of them. I'll add them to the video. He ended up finishing at 309 wheel HP with a little bit of heat soak. So about an 8 wheel HP gain across. So we didn't get torque, like I said, but the torque is usually matches the horsepower, and the entire power band gets moved closer to 0. So he has a lot more torque available at a low RPM. So he made 360, I think, last time. So safe to say he's hitting around 370. So with the heat soak, we'll call it a 10 wheel HP, 10 torque gain. So those spacers are about $300 brand new. So $300 for 10 HP gain, I think, is actually really good. I mean, $30 per horsepower. That's like the cheapest horsepower to dollar spent ratio you'll ever find. So I appreciate all of you. Show you a little quick peek of what's coming next. So big ram coming next.